Alright. Is it syncing or are we live? Alright, we must be live. Anyway, I got cut off there. My computer got hot, or my phone got hot and shut off because I had the damn phone too close to the stage light I got here. But anyway, I was just finishing this piece up. We were at the we were at the Father's work is the joy and the anguish of dictation. There is wealth in the foundation, but the foundations have been destroyed but for the selfish of blood. Rebuild the foundation to seek that wealth, for wealth has no use where there are no markets, and no lending can save, and no saving can lend. For the lending is of the creation of man, and man is the creation of man who lend hands. Hands are the great lender, and the lender is the hand. There is no time where there is work, and there is no work where there is created time. For the time to destroy mountains has come, and by my hand mountains are moving with the spine and soul of the earth. The mountains created by man must become moved by hands of the many. That is now the gift, and the gift is now a burden created by man's hands. The carpenter is the conservator, and now the enslaved must move mountains to conservation of native man and lands. The concerned are the conservative, and only the conservative account. Accountants are the prize of the now and this time of man. The sands of time are moved by time wasted and conserved, for even the waste is me. The waste must become saved, and the saved must become wasted to save mankind, for only the kind of man in my kind, and my kind is the kind of man. Wow. Share as you share, and destroy all waste, for the waste is the renewal, and the renewal is the waste and time. The secret garden will become lost in time to all mankind. No heavens in their findings will be found. The creation is always and always is the creation, and searching for me in the heavens is more waste cherish and not all in the wonder. For the miracles have always been plain, and plain has always been the miracles of life. And no man who remains in his ignorance will ever see what is sought to be found, while what is sought is found and unseen by eyes, for almost all of man is blinded by their choosing, and their choosing is the end of man. New earths always, but not new. Old is the memory forgotten, and forgotten are the aged. Creation continues where creation ends, and is forgotten by the Creator, for new creations are the cherished creations. Cremation and destruction is eminent, and eminent is new creation. Creation created from waste, always conserved is the precious one to savor. And when my son ends me in you. There will be no new son, for the Son is the Father, and the Father is the Son, and the warmth of the Son is his alone for his deeds. For deeds are your entitlement, and your entitlement is your deed in your conservations. Conservations divide, where conservation is the wonders of the hands of man. The music is yours to hear, if seeking my wealth is your path. Creating your path is your music. Your music is creating your path. Paths can be traveled while traveling is no path, and no path is needed, for the path is yours to tread. Work where you work, while standing where you stand, and if all stand and work, happiness will become to be together, while becoming together is the happiness and joy. The joy is now found in the tears of the many, and the many is needed for the joy to be found in togetherness. All are separate, but all are together, even while alone. For as I am always with you while you are alone, they who are alone are also in togetherness. Searching is the finding, and the findings are in the search. All riddles will become solved, and all solutions are riddles. Disease will be the cures, and the cures of the diseases are the works. The joys are found in the searching, in the togetherness, and alone in togetherness must also become destroyed. The diseases are the works. The joys are found in searching. Okay, the diseases are in the works. So what is said to me says, clean the mess up. And yeah, people are going to die, but nobody will die after you clean the mess up. Oh my goodness. The savings are the wasting, and the wasting are the savings, to become uncovered by the foreign lands. The unbelievers are the believers to be found, and the believers found are the unbelievers. The foreign lands are not foreign, for the land is of creation, not done by man. The poor are the wealthy, and those wealthy are the poor. The wealth is for all, but wealth will not be found, for the numbers are too many from the many pleasures of the numbers. Oh, man. The numbers are the pleasure unending, while mankind and time end in their togetherness. Becoming time and numbers is eternal. And then he says, not letting me answer, not sure why. So he doesn't understand that I'm being used as a tool, and this is all pouring out of me. And then I said, I have the answer to the inflation riddle. And a video call. I tried a video call, and then I tried a video call again. I said, Facebook may have shut me down, and something happened. And then he said, phone ringing and ringing. My phone won't let me answer. Tapping or sliding the answer button doesn't work. Could be Messenger. My phone has been okay. I took several regular calls. So something with my shit's messing up his shit. And anyway, that's the end of it. And then I leave a post to my journal, which is... Let me get it now that I have to share it now because it corresponds. The journal entry that I wrote. I wish somebody would respond and say you're out of your mind, Zach. At least I would feel like somebody heard me. Let me check and see if any comments. No comments. Must not be anybody there. That's all right. No, there isn't. Okay, go back to the piece and keep reading. Okay, here we go. This is 12/15/2021, Journal Unedited. Oh, it's so vulgar. Don't mind it. Okay, here we go. Reptile lands are none here, and are to be devoured as they devour the plants. Stinky snapper in parentheses. Demons provided my armor and weapons, using their very own devices to deliver the blow. And all of my adulthood I was 14. But with my healing I now have grown, because a child can handle the beatings unlike any man has ever known, like the ignorance of drinking a truck and its weight and measures of a man. Reflections are moments pondered while being undisturbed by the stone that is in your shoe. Removing it sometimes seems futile, seeing not things you do, while reptiles in your storehouses keep all of man confused. Yeah, I'm just going to take a cigarette. Many roots and many leaves makes many fruits for you and me. Enough has been imagined and far too much shared. Yeah, togetherness is the mountain, and there is only one man willing. As I think I can, I try. Tears of joy so mystical, myself is filled with pride. Even writing a book is backbreaking work when your self is set aside. The shelf is always empty but for shadow, dust, and reptile slithers silently rewarding you with rust. Avoid dances to their vanity fair. Over perfumed harlots row, while children in the attics look for candy nice and slow. Plaster slats are creaking and the ceiling's weak and sure. Ground fine, ground fine, ground finer, cream of tartar eases flow. Your drywallers are drunkards while the masons lay their block. The roofer's on the ground wiping generations on his socks, becoming cleansed with the accordance and receiving a tithing's flow. For treasure has always been a prize, centuries sage and ages. The deceivers say flatly in their accord, bitter liquor Eve, and glow sent many a man on chase, pursuant intent to find wealth alone. Cartography is science, rejection, dictation, understanding that they know, while native lands untouched by hands, civilities long ago. Deep in the ocean are where there's resting until their final show. Not sure I understand what that means. That's what I put in parentheses. And then at 3 p.m., 12/15/2021, we rode together Let us prepare for the greatest harvests and dine upon all the lies. Branding sure and strong gets pressed, shrieks the tender thigh. Living, loving lies, loving thighs, demise upon deserving. Too long gone, on too many died while diligently serving. Lies and fried up, supersizing upon the walls, gelatinous, unworthy herds, and as goats smell of urine, dropping most food and wasting more. And then there's a picture of my daughter, one of my kids that was a daughter of mine for a while, Sienna. And then me in my rags outside in the snow with my several times patched up Carhartt gear. Yeah. Always got a leather vest. Anyway, let's hear some chatter of the peanut galleries. Anybody got anything to say? No, of course not, Zack, because nobody's there. But that's okay. I just wanted to finish this piece, and then what I'll do is I'll copy the link and put it in the comments of the original piece, and then it'll be easy for everybody to find. Yeah. Anyway, like I said before, time and time again, anybody who's been following me all my life, even what's been coming out of me I can't ignore it, and I need to share it as fast as possible with somebody who's willing to hear. So please forward these videos that I say are important, please. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can, but I can't continue without you. So peace, love, who cares?